What is this? Is this Destin making a video? Oh my god, it is. That was a really bad intro. What's up, gamers, and welcome back to another video. It's been a minute, has it not? Today we're gonna be doing the fast food tier list trend started by. So yeah, and it's pretty interesting, is it not? I'm making a video. Oh my god, you guys can see my entire everything. Beautiful. Look at that. Welcome to the official fast food tier list. I know I'm actually doing a trend and staying on top of it. So today we're doing fast food, which is something I'm very knowledgeable about. I realized when I was looking for all these logos that I kind of got a lot of them. So anyways, if you understand the point of tier list, S is obviously number one, insane, above the rest, 10 million% above the rest, and then F is just awful. I regret going there in the first place. I would only go there. I wouldn't even go there if that was the last food place on earth. So anyways, all right. I don't know which one to start off with. We're gonna. What did I choose on? I chose the entire thing. God dang it. Dunkin Donuts. Okay. Dunkin is alright. Dunkin is, I gotta make this smaller because I need to have room. Dunkin's alright. The only thing I really like is their drinks. I don't like their food. Like, their donuts are kinda, and, just not that good, so. They're not, like, a completely, like, an F. Like, if I had, you know, nothing else, if there was the only thing left on earth, I'd go there. Waffle House. Okay. Waffle House is good. I like Waffle House a lot. I don't know if this is technically fast food, but I put it on here because it says good food fast. So I like Waffle House a lot. Whenever my dad and I would go on trips back a couple years ago, we used to go to like theme parks and stuff like that, and we always would go to Waffle House all the time to eat, and it was very, very good, and I love Waffle House. There was actually a story. I accidentally put sugar on my eggs one time because I thought it was salt, and that was probably the worst experience of my life, but that was not their fault at all. I'll put Waffle House at a good, not B, because I was foreshadowing. Anyway, so we'll just go ahead and do it now. IHOP is 100% a B, or actually an A. I love IHOP so much. I've not had any of their other food except their breakfast, but anything I've had in their breakfast is insanely good. Their sweet tea, which if you guys are not from the South, like I am, you guys have no idea what I'm talking about, but is to die for. It's insanely good. I love it so much. So that's a thing. Anyways, let's see. Sonic. Okay. Sonic is alright. One time when I was really young, I used to just get plain cheeseburgers with only ketchup and mustard when I was like really young, and I still do to this day. I don't know why I was saying like I used to, because I still do. Maybe sometimes I get lettuce. It's very rare. And they actually didn't even give me the meat one time, which was interesting. I just kept eating because I don't even think I noticed. Somehow I was like a 10-year-old kid, and it was an interesting experience. I like Sonic though. Sonic is alright, but I don't. If it's like on a day where I'm just chilling out trying to figure out what to go out and eat, I am never suggesting Sonic. My girlfriend's usually the one that suggests Sonic. So we're going to put it at a nice C because it's alright, but it's not something that I'd go to like willingly or something like that, I guess. Chipotle is good. Chipotle is really, really good. I like Chipotle a lot. And another reason why I like Chipotle and why some of these other ones I'm going to really like is because the town I live in is very small and there's not a lot of fast food joints over here, especially stuff like Chipotle and Starbucks and Krispy Kreme, Five Guys, you know, Denny's, Culver's, Whataburger, all these kind of stuff. Not necessarily there in the town, which sucks. But when I go out of town and you know, I see a Chipotle, I'm usually wanting to go there because I love Chipotle. It's definitely a thing. I think if I lived in a town that had Chipotle, I would definitely not go there a lot. Like, I definitely would not want to go there. But usually when I go out of town and I see a Chipotle, I usually want to go to a Chipotle. So, McDonald's is it's great. It's just simple. I hate Quiznos so much. It is awful. It is awful. I don't like Quiznos at all. If you like Quiznos, I'm sorry, I hate Quiznos. I actually had a friend whose dad was working at the one that we used to have in the town, because we used to have one a long time ago. and he was working there, I still, and he had his uniform on from Quiznos. He was like a manager or something like that, and I still suggested let's go to Subway or something like that. And I don't like Quiznos at all. The cookies are amazing, but everything else just not good to me at all. Burger King's all right. I like Burger King a lot. However, the service is not that good. You know, I've been to plenty of Burger Kings. Especially recently, I've gone to Burger King, and I've just like gotten my order wrong each time. And it's like, I'm very clear about what I'm ordering because I know how annoying it is. As of me working in a fast food restaurant, how annoying it is to try and understand what people are saying. And I try to be as clear as possible, but they still mess stuff up. I simply get a cheeseburger with ketchup and mustard only, or 2 of them, like for the King's meal or whatever, with a large fry and a large sweet tea, and that's all I get. And somehow I end up getting like mayonnaise or something on my burger with like pickles and all this kind of stuff, and I'm just like, okay. So they're gonna go at a B though, because they are still good, and I definitely, you know, go there a little bit too much. Steak and Shake. Steak and Shake is not really much of a fast food restaurant, but it is pretty good. But I get sick every single time I go there. I'm thinking I'm gonna put it at I'll put it at a D, because even though it is good, it's definitely not to the same level as Sonic. Actually, you know, I'm gonna switch Sonic and Steak and Shake. Sorry, Sonic, but now that I think about it, Steak and Shake is pretty good. And plus, I don't have Steak and Shake a lot. But Sonic, I'm not, you know, that just goes there. Five Guys, 100% S. Five Guys is so good, but man, oh my God, it's so unhealthy. The other day, I got Five Guys, and I ordered a large fry, which I didn't even look at the calories. That's 1,300 calories for just the fries. And insane. However, I love just how amazing they are, and they're so good. You know, just the greasy bag fries. Just the entire bag is full of grease. I just love it. You know, it's just the good old American. I love Five Guys, and it's just like, oh my God, I wish I could have Five Guys and it be healthy. I'd eat Five Guys all the time if it was like actually healthy. Like if healthy food tasted like Five Guys, I'd be the healthiest person in the world. Starbucks is pretty good. I like the drinks. Overpriced though, so that's going in a B. Actually, C. We'll put it as C because it is overpriced and kind of annoying. And I don't really like much stuff there. Most of the stuff I've tried has kind of just been, you know, I get like, if I get a drink, there's so many drinks that taste just like that drink, and it just feels kind of boring to me, you know. And I definitely got over the novelty of Starbucks because I used to obviously don't have that in my town, and I used to, you know, be like, oh, Starbucks, but I definitely enjoy Starbucks, and that's why it's worthy of a C, because I definitely enjoy Starbucks, and I definitely go there a little bit too much. But thinking about it right now, I think it might be because of the mood I'm in. I don't necessarily want Starbucks right now, but we'll just go from there. Whataburger, I want to have more. We're putting it at a B. Actually, let's put it at an A because it's not the same quality as them, but I've only had Whataburger every so often. Or I've only had Whataburger like 3 times probably, and I want it more, but anytime I've had it, it's been fantastic. KFC, I don't like KFC at all. Sorry, I had to switch that. Hold on. Let's put that here. I'm probably gonna put a KFC here at a D because of I just don't like KFC, and we've had this constant thing where KFC in our town is it's like they've ran out of chicken, so they have to make a bunch more of it, and it takes a decent amount of time. I don't know how that happens, but it happens, and it happens in my small little town, and I just always have bad. Actually, we're gonna put it in E because I just don't. God dang it! Of course. I just don't like KFC. Like, I don't like KFC. You know, I like, the biscuits are good and stuff. I'd definitely go there if it was like the last place. I'd go there and I'd enjoy it, but just not necessarily my favorite chicken place of all time. Denny's is good. Denny's is alright. I get sick a lot when I go to Denny's though, so we're putting that at a D just because of that. And I only have Denny's when I travel places, and you know, I just want something. I just don't. It's never my first option as well. I just kind of just a place that's like, if it's there, it's there, and I go and enjoy it or whatever. Jimmy John's. Jimmy John's is good. I like their food to a decent extent. Probably gonna put that at a D because I wouldn't necessarily, if I had the option between Jimmy John's and like Subway or just Subway, that's the only sub place I actually really enjoy, I'd choose Subway just because of, first of all, because it's cheaper. But also because I feel like it's just quicker at Subway. Because Jimmy John's, you know, Jimmy John's is good though. However, I will say Jimmy John's is good. It's one of the best sub places. It's like one of the only 2 sub places I like. I only like Subway and Jimmy John's. So let's just go ahead and do Subway now. Subway, putting that as a B because I enjoy Subway a lot. It's a very good place to eat, and I really enjoy Subway. And that's just all I have to say. There was actually, for a long time, when my dad and I were living, like I go see my dad every couple weeks, kind of thing, every other weekend. I don't know, like every couple of weeks. Anyways, we used to go to Subway all the time. That was the place we always go, and it was really, really fun to go to Subway because I enjoyed Subway a lot, and that was actually what got me into eating any kind of sub. For a long time, I didn't. Their cookies are amazing. Their sweet tea is amazing. It's just all around a good place to eat. I enjoy Subway. There's a lot of stuff I enjoy there, but there's also a lot of stuff I don't like. The meatball marinara, I want to like it so much, but I haven't had it in like years, but the last time I had it was just not good, and I don't want to waste a perfectly good sub, you know. Pollo Tropical. This is pretty good. This is a pretty good place for chicken. I'm not much of a you know, like grilled chicken kind of person, even though I want to be, because I just never even have it. But God, this place is so good. We're putting that at a B, but unfortunately the closest one to me is an hour away, and it's expensive. It's definitely on the higher side. Domino's is good. I love Domino's a lot. It's probably one of my favorite. It's actually, in my opinion, one of the best fast food pizza joints you can go to. Obviously, the better ones are like the Italian restaurants you see around, kind of stuff like that. Those are the kind of stuff I really enjoy, like the local ones or even the chain ones. But Domino's is definitely some good pizza. I'm gonna put it a B. A lot of people will disagree with me, but I love Domino's, and it's one of the best in my opinion. So while we're on pizza, go to Papa John's. I used to love Papa John's because it used to be right next to the Taekwondo place I used to go to, but it does not at all top Domino's for me. I just feel like Papa John's is dry a lot of the times when I have it. It just feels dry and boring. But Domino's, I'm always so good. I can eat a whole Domino's pizza and not have any kind of like, ew, that wasn't that good. Or I could actually eat tons of them. Papa John's, I eat one, like half of one, I'm like, it's kind of. And Domino's, you heat it up after it being like leftover, and it still tastes super good. Papa John's, not so much. Wendy's, 100%. That's an S. That's an S right there. I love Wendy's so much. Such a good place. I have a Wendy's here, and I don't even go to it that much, but like, mainly because it's out of my way. But man, Wendy's is so good. Like, I cannot explain how insanely good that Wendy's is. I've never had a bad experience in Wendy's. I love it so much. It's definitely one of the best fast food places of all time. It's the cheapest. I think I'm probably gonna put on the S list, and it's so insanely good. I love Wendy's so much. Wendy's, please, dear God, sponsor me. That's an S, 100%. Amazing service. I got my order one time when I ordered everything. I said, hey, let me get the number 5 or something like that. Let me get the number 5 with sweet tea. And as soon as I was paying, like I was giving them my card, I got my food. They're like, oh, Destin? And I'm like, oh, that's me. And I got my food. Oh my God, it's so good. Cinnabon. All right. Cinnabon, oh my God, it's so good. I love Cinnabon so much, but it's also very fattening, and I feel like garbage after I eat it. And plus, the closest one to me is an hour away, so that's bad on you guys for ever doing that to me. No, I like Cinnabon. Cinnabon's good. Obviously, it's cinnamon buns. Yeah, I don't have a problem with it at all. I don't think it's worthy of any of these because these are more meals. Cinnabon is just simply for dessert, so I'm gonna put it right here in C. Zaxby's is all right. Zaxby's is an okay chicken place, but compared to Chick-fil-A, and do I have any other chicken places? Compared to Chick-fil-A and Pollo Tropical, I don't even know exactly the right way to say it. I know it's pollo because that's chicken in Spanish. I believe it's Spanish. If it's not Spanish, I'm sorry, but I'm literally blanking. I've had a long day. Anyways, no, but Zaxby's is alright, but compared to, it's 100% better than, if I put Zaxby's here, I need to put KFC at F, because, dude, Zaxby's is insanely better than KFC, and I will forever stand by that. Taco Bell. Come on, man. Taco Bell. I have a very good relationship with Taco Bell because I work there. You guys can tell here. This is my uniform. Yeah, see? Taco Bell sleeve right there. Well, a lot. I really like the spicy potato tacos, but like I put beef on it, and it was actually my boss, or one of my managers actually, who, not my boss, but my manager, one of my managers who was like, hey, this is pretty good, you should try it. And I was like, oh, okay, I tried it, and it was insanely good, and I liked it a lot. And I don't even like spicy stuff that much, but that's what it was spicy potato taco. It was pretty good, and honestly, Taco Bell is really good. It's a healthy place to eat too. I remember it was voted like one of the healthiest in America, but it is not on par with Chick-fil-A, Wendy's, and Five Guys. I'm sorry, but it's just not up there with them. It's just not up there with them. It's got to be down here a little bit, because like but that's still, I mean, this is a good spot to be at. Is it better than Chipotle? 100%, in my opinion. It's 100% better than, actually, well, yeah, it's much better than Chipotle when it comes to just like, first of all, the cheapness. It's cheap, and it's just good and really good. But however, Chipotle steak like that they have for their tacos is much better than Taco Bell steak, in my opinion. That's that. Dairy Queen, I think I've seen like 2 grill and chills, like the actual restaurants, in my entire lifetime. I rarely ever see like the actual grill, so I've never even had a chance to go in one. I had their ice cream there. Their ice cream is alright, but any local ice cream place beats a Dairy Queen. So for that, I'm gonna put it at E. Krispy Kreme donuts, you guys already know. We're gonna put it in the B category. B category is getting kind of long here. Let me just shorten that Subway a little bit. Make it a 6-inch instead of a foot long. Did you guys get that funny joke reference to the Subway? Was it funny? Probably. Krispy Kreme donuts is really good. The hot and ready donuts are insanely good. And the closest one to me is, once again, like about 30 minutes away. But, you know, if I ever get a chance to, because I haven't had it for a little while, but, you know, we always get the little snack ones that they have, you know, the ones that they put on, like, shelves of, like, Walmart and stuff like that. Those are pretty good. Still, it's a, I don't know if many of you guys know this, like, know of this place. I don't know if it's, like, widespread, but the only one I've really ever seen is the one in my small little town. Other than, I mean, there's been a couple other ones, but Crystal is just, like, I thought it was Crystals for a long time, but I guess not. Their fries, I've had their fries one time when I was really young. Not super young, I was probably about 11. And I was helping out my grandma, who was teaching at a school, and they got crystal for us, because we were out there in like summer hours. They were trying to set things up. It was a brand new school, and I was just there with my grandma and stuff like that. And they brought crystal fries, and the fries were really good. I really enjoyed the fries, but the sliders they have there, I just cannot stand them at all. They are just bad. That meat is just awful to me. I actually forgot that they exist like 99% of the time. Their fries are good, but I would not want to go to Crystals. Firehouse Subs, oh my gosh, don't even get me started. I don't like Firehouse Subs, like, almost at all. You know what, actually, this is how bad it is. We're gonna put Crystal in the E section, because if it was like the last restaurant, I would find a way to eat it. But Firehouse, absolutely not. Every time I go to Firehouse Subs, I've gone there twice, and each time, and these are completely different ones. You know, one was in one city, and then one was in another city, like 3 hours away, like a couple years later, and it was the equal amount of treatment that I got, you know, just by employees. I was asking, I was like, hey, you know, something got messed up with my order, and I just get kind of just rudely looked at. They don't say anything to me, and if they do say anything, they just look over them. I'm supposed to like follow what their eyes are doing. And I spent like, I don't know, $15 on like one of my meals one time, because was that how much it was? I don't remember, but it was definitely expensive, because I was with like 5 people, and the total was like $40 for like 5 people, for 4 people and $40, which is insane. So mine was probably about upwards of like $10 to $15. But I ordered it, and it was like my my second time trying it. This was recent too. I don't remember the first time. The first time was like a decent amount long ago. But I don't think I really got like a real sub. But this time I got one. I was really excited. I was like, oh man, I'm excited. I want to eat this and enjoy it. And I didn't know it was honey ham. I asked if it was honey ham, and they said no. They said it was the normal Black Forest ham stuff that's, you know, Subway usually uses, the better one. And it was bad. It was really bad. Carl's Jr. is good. Their breakfast is really good. However, it's not necessarily something I would always want to go to necessarily. Carl's Jr. is also Hardee's, right? Anyways, yeah, it's all right. It's all right. You know, burgers are all right. Not necessarily nothing bad. It's only in the D section because I wouldn't necessarily want to go to it. That's the only reason why. It's not because it's like actually horrible or anything like that. So, Popeyes, I don't like their chicken at all. I really don't. I just dry. I don't know if it's because it's Louisiana chicken or Louisiana kitchen, but it's just dry to me. Their biscuits, though, I know they're the driest thing in the world, and you choke on them. But they're so good. They're so good. But I'm gonna have to put that in E because if it was the last place on earth, I'd go there and I'd enjoy it. I'd enjoy it. It's a decent place. It probably is more deserving of a D section instead. Culver's, I'm not sure if you guys know about this place. This place is really good. It's a it's kind of, I call it the Blue Five Guys, just because of like the fries. They taste very similar, but there's many other options, and it's just a really good place. I really enjoy Culver's. It's actually more like a Whataburger kind of, but Culver's is a really good place. I enjoy Culver's a lot. I've only had it like 3 times because it's kind of new for, you know, being anywhere nearby. It's the closest one's an hour away, but like it's just a good place. That's just simply how it is. Gamers, that's it for my fast food tier list. I hope you guys enjoyed this because it was kind of interesting to make. I haven't made a video in, you know, a light year. Actually, guys, I would like to apologize for what I said because a light year is not a year. It is simply just the distance that light travels in 1 year, and that's about 5.88 trillion miles. So technically it was a year, so technically I was accurate, but at the same time, not really. So I would like to rephrase that and say that it was not a year, but it was long year. There's only a song by Jackie Lee. So in a Jackie Lee long year. Yes. So it's been a minute, but it was cool to make this video. Hopefully you guys are not mad at this selection that I've done here of, you know, fast food, and you guys don't tell me that I'm wrong, because I'm right and you are wrong if you think different. And that's just simply what the truth is if you guys think anything different than what I think, it's just simply you guys are just hating on me, and I just don't take kindly to that. So don't hate on me, or my lawyers will be in contact. So just don't do it. Anyways, sorry, got a little bit worked up there. Anyways, this is a cool video, you know, so cool. Am I making videos again? Possibly, if I find something interesting. Oh my god, I just realized I've been recording for 30 minutes. A raw recording of this is 30 freaking minutes. Oh my gosh, I am actually insane. I don't really have anything else planned right now for videos. If you guys have any ideas for stuff you guys maybe want to see, I'll do that, because I really do want to make like actual videos that you guys want to see, and because I also need help with ideas. So help me out, gamers, please. But anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. And as I said before, you're wrong if you disagree. And this is not, by the way, even though I talk kind of badly about Quiznos, Firehouse, not really KFC, but it's definitely Firehouse. This is not slander. This is not just simply that. Firehouse, just get better.